Morning folks, I'm in the Lake District today, specifically in the Far Eastern Fells, and I'm in the far Eastern Fells. I'm right on the edge here, and I'm doing a bit of non-Wainwright bagging. I'm heading towards Grey and Tarn Crags, I think they're called. They sort of overlook Long Sledale, whatever it's called. I'm following this ridge at the moment up towards Arrock Pike, and where I am in the valley bottom here, it is extremely boggy, really boggy. It's a nice sunny day but very cold. There's a northerly wind blowing and I'm in the notch today. I thought I'd have a bit of a break from the scarp, so in the notch I've got to consider more about where I pitch the tent. It's not as weather worthy, shall we say, but I'm sure I'll find some up here on a bit of a southerly slope. It were very much touch and go whether I were coming today. I'd planned to come out this weekend, then as the week went on the weather forecast just deteriorated and I'd just about given up. Then I got raging toothache, so I definitely weren't in the mood with that. Anyway, I checked the weather yesterday and a bit of a transformation, sunny. So the toothache's eased a little bit, still sore. Got some painkillers with me, so we'll see how that goes. And then when I was just getting my gear out of the car, a can of lager in my rucksack has burst. Gone all over me waterproof. So my waterproof smells of beer, and I've got a sticky sleeve. Today's not the day I thought it was going to be. It did say it was going to be cold and sunny, but I thought I'd have a bit of a... Blimey, the bog's up here. I thought I'd have a bit more of a springy feel about it. And that wind's from northeast and it's bloody fleeing. Oh, it's these bogs, hang on. Crikey. So I'm going to get up here to these Wainwrights, see what it's like up there, and then if I've got time on my hands I might double back and pitch on Great Yarl side, because there's a nice sheltering wall. Over my shoulder, that one, that's Tarn Crag where we're going next. Right, I've just bagged Tarn Crag and I'm in a little hollow here, just out of the wind. Blowing a gale still. Just took the wind speed. It's blowing sort of steady 20 mile an hour, gusting to 30. It's a fantastic spot this. If it were a bit calmer, I might camp up here. But in the notch, I'm not chancing that. But no, what a fantastic view. You can see Morecambe Bay, down there, Long Sleddle, that way, nice view over to High Street, and over that way, Great Crag is where I'm going next. We're in the volcanics here, you can see the bands in the, probably layers of ash and bits of lava and stuff. Between Tarn and Great Crags there's a serious bog. It's like walking on the skin of a rice pudding, you could go through it any minute. I've just bagged Great Crag and I'm on my way back Tarrant Pike. I'm going to go back the way I came and camp next to that wall on Great Yardside, I think. It's too exposed up here. I need to get some water from somewhere. Might have to leave the ridge, find a little brook. I need some flowing water. Yeah, Great Crag was a monumental fell top for a lady up there. Took a picture. It was a last Wainwright. She looked well chuffed. Tell you what, up here you get an absolutely stupendous view at Penrith. You can see like as high up as Adrian's Wall where they finish, and you can see as far south as Forest of Bowland and even Pendle Hill. You can see the main beasts of the Pennines, Ingleborough, Cross Fell, Wildbower Fell, Malastang. Quite a bit of snow on Cross Fell. But what I do like about it up here, if you point the camera in a certain direction towards the Outgills, all you can see, as far as the eye can see, is just an undulating mass of hills just stretching to the distance. No signs of civilization, no sign the M6 are out like that. Looks like proper wilderness. Right, I'm just getting water. Now, there's a couple of little cloughs going down off the main ridge, so I'm going to head down to one of them. It's like a rushy one down here, so we'll try this first. This looks and sounds promising. I think this will do it. I haven't had to come too far. See where I've camped here. The wind is a bitter cold nor'easter, so this wall is perfect for the job. Bit cosier in the notch. But I'll be alright tonight. Big porch though for all my rubbish. I've had a brew all day. Yeah, I'm quite taken with this spot. Didn't have to travel too far to get water along the way. I like the views. Looking west. Gonna watch the sunset. Over my shoulder, the mighty Cross Fell, hike up. Outgills, like I said earlier, just look awesome. Really good angle from. I'll tell you what, this cup of OXO is nice. Oh, good that.
Initially saw that one coming.
I think if you had asked 30, 40 years ago when we met that.
Funny writer, Wayne, right? Isn't he really? Quite, quite like how he writes. He's just describing here the route that I took to Crag from the A6. It says, the desolation is profound. Solitary walkers who want a decent burial should bear in mind that if an accident befalls them in this wilderness, their bones are likely to adorn the scene until they rot and disintegrate. I've just stuck my head out at 10. It's a lovely, clear, starry night. And the lights were gone out maybe. I had a dabble at taking some pictures and that, but it's freezing. I'm too comfortable in here. I've just took the temperature, it's -2. I'm getting my wind chill, it feels a lot colder than that, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, today turned out to be quite enjoyable. I'll be honest, at the beginning, because it got off to a bad start. It took me a couple of miles to walk off the feeling of grumpiness. By the time I got to Arrett Pike, I were feeling much better. And yeah, and the rest, the two Wainwrights, I quite enjoyed them. They're not big famous ones or anything, but they had nice aspects to them. Someone's just alerted me to someone camping on Brand Street who's posted on Twitter that they can see the Northern Lights. Thanks, Dave. Anyway, so I've dashed out. Had a nosy to the north, tried taking a few pictures, but nothing's come up. The only Northern Lights I can see are the ones at Penrith. But I'm at a bit of a disadvantage here. I'm a fair bit lower than Brand Street, and I'm a bit south of it, so that high ground obscures my view of the northern horizon. So a bit of a shame, really. I'd like to have seen that. Anyway, it's getting quite late now. It's 11 o'clock-ish. I'm just going to finish this little drop of wine. Then I think it's my bedtime. So I'll speak to you again in the morning. Good night.
Morning, folks. It's 7:15, and what a transformation overnight. I thought it was going to be like clear and starry all night, but obviously not. Just have a look around. That's looking to like the Coniston Fells over there. There's Harterfell High Street, sort of Kidsty Pike direction. And over this wall here, looking east, well, I missed the sunrise. It looks a bit sort of misty down there as well. A lot of cloud over the North Pennines. Right, all packed up and ready to go. Nice diamond shape where the tent were. I don't know whether you're seeing them down there, but there's some deer, red deer. Oh, and I've got the GoPro, I'll be able to zoom in better with the Sony. See them down there. Probably just like dark specks moving. They're all watching me. Fantastic. Feels like I'm in Scotland. Hang on, how many are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're scarpering now. Going back the way they came. Awesome. Well, what a thrill to see them deer. I know if you go up Scotland, they're 10 a penny. Too many of them up there, if anything. Need some wolves and lynx to sort them out. But in England, red deer, a bit of a novelty for me. Especially with the scarcity of large mammals that we have in this country. No, I'm right pleased to see them. Right, well I'm well on the way back to the car now. Probably a couple of miles. Yeah, that was a better trip than I thought it was going to be at the start. I really enjoyed that. I love that spot where I camped. And the cold conditions made it a little bit more interesting, even a bit of snow overnight. That changed the dynamic slightly. Anyway, I'm off. So, thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time.